Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Stream Commerce. So today I am going to teach contract costing. What is contract costing? Contract costing is the method of costing used to find out the cost of each contract. That is, the cost incurred in the contract. There are two parties, contractor and contractee. Contractor is the person who undertakes the contract. Contractee is the person for whom the contract job is undertaken. It is basically an agreement containing details such as nature of job, that means understanding the work and nature of the job, time of commencement and completion, means for what period of the time the contract work is started and completed, total price due, that is the price that is unpaid, mode of payment, that means the contract price is paid through which mode of payment, and so on. Features of contract costing. First, it is a formal contract which is made between the contractee and contractor. That means it is a contract between a customer and a supplier. Second, work is undertaken to customer's special requirements, that is as per the needs of the customer. Third, the work is for a relatively longer duration. That means for a long period of time, which can be for 5 years or more than 5 years. Fourth, the work is frequently constructual in nature. That is, only construction work is done. Fifth, the method of costing is similar to job costing. That is, the method of contract costing is same as job costing. Sixth, the work is frequently based on site. That means it is a field visit work. Seventh, it is not unusual for a site to have its own cashier and timekeeper, which means that it is not possible to have its own cashier and timekeeper under contract. 8. Because of large size of the job, many cost items which are usually thought of as production overhead are charged as direct cost of the contract. That means wrongly or by mistake, sometimes the production overhead costs are charged as direct cost. 9th, it is applied in industries engaged in the construction of building, roads, bridges or other construction work or undertaking engineering projects. That means it is only performed for building, roads, bridges and other construction work. Concepts of contract costing. First, contract price. The contractee's account is debited and the contract account is credited with the contract price on completion of the contract. When the contractee makes any payment towards the contract price, bank account is debited and contractee's account is credited with the amount so received. Second, cash received. Cash received is that portion of the value of work certified which is paid by the contractee. It is usually expressed as percentage of work certified. Cash received is calculated as follows. Cash received is equal to value of work certified into cash received as percentage of work certified, or it can also be calculated as contract price into percentage of work certified into percentage of cash received. Third, work certified. Work certified is that portion of the work completed which has been certified or approved by the contractee's architect or surveyor. It is valued in terms of contract price. Value of work certified is calculated as follows. Value of work certified is equal to contract price into work certified as percentage of contract price. Fourth, Work uncertified. Work uncertified is that portion of the work completed which has not been certified or approved by the contractee's architect or surveyor. It is valued at cost. Value of works uncertified is calculated as follows. Cost of work uncertified is equal to total cost incurred till date minus cost of work certified. Or it can also be calculated as cost of work uncertified is equal to total cost incurred till date into percentage of work certified divided by percentage of work done. Fifth, notional profit. Notional profit is the difference between the value of work in progress certified and the cost of work in progress certified. For closing contract account in case of incomplete contract, if credit side is greater than debit side, the balancing figure will be treated as notional profit. If debit side is greater than credit side, the balancing figure will be treated as loss. In case of loss, entire loss amount must be transferred to profit and loss account. In case of profit, notional profit amount will be calculated and the balancing figure will be treated as provision for contingency. Degree of completion is equal to work certified divided by contract price into 100. Concepts of contract costing. First is, if DOC is less than 25%, DOC means degree of completion. So if DOC is less than 25%, entire notional profit amount must be transferred to provision for contingency. No amount of notional profit amount should be transferred to profit and loss account. Second, if DOC is more or 25% but less than 50%, amount of profit to be transferred to profit and loss account, that is notional profit into 1/3 into cash received divided by work certified. Third, if DOC is 50% or more but less than 90%, then amount of profit to be transferred to profit and loss account, that is notional profit into 2/3 of cash received divided by work certified. Fourth, if DOC is more than 90%, amount of profit to be transferred to profit and loss account, that is notional profit into cash received divided by work certified into work certified divided by contract price.